49 degrees and cloudy here on this winter solstice night here in Louisville, Kentucky. It's a matchup between the 10th seed Boise State and the 7th seed Louisville Cardinals. Because this is the first round of the college football playoff, the higher seed hosts. So this game will be on Louisville's campus. And we have one more matchup, which will be on Christmas night, between Central Michigan and Notre Dame, as that will be the final first round game. And we have seen some crazy matchups so far. Let's talk about them before we kick this thing off. We had James Madison taking on Navy. The game was 3-0 at the end of the first quarter, James Madison. Well, after a bunch of scoring in the second quarter, the game ended 73-6 with James Madison winning. And James Madison did not allow a single touchdown from the Navy until the final 2 minutes of the game. It was 73-0. They were pitching a shutout, and they allowed a touchdown. You thought that was crazy. Let's get even crazier here. Earlier today, we had, let me go back to the thing. So earlier today, we had Oregon State, the 9th seed, taking on 8th seed UConn Huskies. UConn was up 60-0. And then they allowed a touchdown. And then after the third quarter, UConn did not score any more points. They allowed 41 points from Oregon State in the fourth and final quarter. And Oregon State can you guys turn that down, whoever has my live on? Or mute your mic, please. But anyway, what I was saying is Oregon State was inches, and I mean inches away from tying the game as time expired. But the receiver that caught it was out of bounds. So after trailing 60-6 at one point in the game, in the third quarter, not only did Oregon State put up 41 points, almost 48 in the fourth quarter to tie the game and send it to overtime, they end up losing 60-53 and out of the playoff after one round. So UConn holds on, and they will be going to the second round. And now, in this matchup tonight, we got Boise State taking on Louisville, and Louisville has deferred the second half kickoff, meaning they will receive the kickoff to Boise State, and we are underway here in the Ville. And it's a fumble on the very first play of the game, but Boise State recovers. 2 seconds into the game, and they already almost gave the ball to Louisville. How about a nice defensive play to knock it out to begin with, or special teams play, technically, to knock it out. As here's Madsen. Fakes the handoff. Takes the snap. Oh, he's going to get hit as he throws it. He just throws it just in time, but he got hit. 2nd and 10. Madsen fakes the handoff again. That didn't work out for him the first time, but it's going to work out for him this time. Nice catch there by Camper. Out to his own 40. Hands it off to one of the Heisman finalists, Genety, or however you pronounce his last name. Genety. There we go. And that is incomplete for the Heisman finalist. And that brings up 3rd down and 7. It is loud here in Louisville Stadium. And that is caught for a first down. Might be a touchdown. It is. Touchdown, Boise State. Big play there. And right out of the bat, they score. Now we'll see what Louisville's got in store for them after the extra point. That kick is up, and it is good to make it 7-0. 43 seconds. That's all it took for Boise State to score. We've played 40 seconds of this game so far, or 43 seconds of this game so far. Kick is in the air. Here's Louisville to return. We almost saw like kickoff return TD in the UConn Oregon State game. And who's ever watching the live, please mute your mic, man, because I can hear myself in the background. Brooks, the receiver, as Show is out. Gets it off in time, just like Boise State's quarterback. They were hit as they threw. Bro, please mute you.
Gets it off in time, just like Boise State's quarterback. They were hit as they threw. Just like Boise.
I just muted him. That is caught. How about that? 3rd down and 3 now. Show looking 1st down. Knocked away, as that was you could even commentate on the game with me if you want. Here's Show, fires. He caught it for the 1st down. What a catch. Show looking, gonna fire to his halfback, and that's a gain, a positive gain for the Cards. And denied at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4 coming up. Oh shoot, I was supposed to go live on Twitch and I ended up going live. That's alright. Oh, 4th and inches. That was Brown, the halfback for Louisville. 4th and inches, what are they going to do? Yeah, coach says stay out and go for it. Here's Show, what's he going to do? He's going to sneak it across himself for the 1st down. That play right there is probably one of the best plays that you could ever do on 4th and short like that. Just let your quarterback take it himself and hope that he doesn't get stopped. It's almost like that tush push the Philadelphia Eagles like to do. Right? You just let your quarterback take it himself, get the 1st down. It's an easy 1st down that way. 3rd down and 6, though, they face now. Excuse me. Show. Looking. Fires deep downfield. It is caught. What a catch. What a catch. Tyler Show, 60 yards already passing. The pitch to Brown. Brown trying to fight. He gets a gain of 1. That's it. And big gain down to the 2. 3rd and goal coming up. Brown, and it's a rushing touchdown. The Cards answer. Touchdown, Louisville. The fans love to see it. Isaac Brown, the freshman halfback. They knew he was going to be an all-star recruit coming out of high school, and he just showed them why. That kick is up and good. What a way to answer for the Cards. 15 plays, 75 yards. They got the ball with 9 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first quarter, and it is now 6 minutes and 24 seconds left as they got that touchdown. Boise State looking to respond to that with another touchdown of their own. And that halfback, Ashton, he's just so good on the ground. 2nd and inches. Louisville's going to have to step up their defense a little bit to stop him. And stuffed. They stuffed him behind the line of scrimmage. Instead of 4th and inches, it is now 3rd down and 1. Madsen. Looking, he's hit from behind and sacked. Louisville, are you kidding me? What was that defense? And I don't mean that in a bad way. 2nd and inches. They stop the halfback behind the line to gain for a 3rd down and 1, and then they sack the quarterback as he tries to throw it. Great plays on defense for Louisville there. Here's Brown. He was into the end zone last time out and forces a 2nd and inches here. Louisville looking for the lead here. Hands it off to Brown again. He's going to pick up the first down. Oh, he stumbles and picks up a few more yards. Again, he's just continuing to show why he was a good recruit coming out of high school. And that time, gain of 1 he got. All right, so on 2nd and 9, do you go to the air here, and try to pick up a few yards, or do you simply keep handing it off? Well, you don't want to put a lot of weight on your halfback's shoulders and have him carry. So I think you do a couple quick pass plays now, then you run it back on the ground. Honestly, if you fail to convert a first down here on 3rd and 4, I'd run it with the halfback. And they don't fail it. And Brooks, he was another star recruit coming out of high school. And he just showed them why right there. Hand it off to Brown. Oh, Brown's going to get stopped at the 11. Loss of 1. There was nothing they could have done about that. The offensive lineman just got in his way when he was trying to run. And again, he loses 2 yards because the lineman doesn't do his job. Get out of the way, man. And 4th and 11. Do you take the field goal? Do you go for it? I'm going to take the 3 here. I would take the points. A 29-yard attempt. It's up, and he missed it wide left. At that point, you should have just gone for it. Wow, what the heck was that? We're going to see Ashton Kennedy again. I don't even know how to say his last name. I give up. And that is a first down run for Ashton. I'm just going to say his first name. And Ashton gets denied, though. Loses a yard on the very next play. We had to put this game in prime time. We knew it was going to be good pressure, and, oh, they can't get the sack because he got it off in time. But that was still a good defensive play. I think if you get pressure on him again, you just got to get enough pressure to where he can't throw the ball before you get to him. He's looking, and this time he won't. 4th and 19, back-to-back 3-and-out drives. Well, not really a 3-and-out, but it kind of seems like a 3-and-out, right? They get the big first down run with their halfback, and then after that, they go 3-and-out. Show looking, fires a short pass. And we've seen during the regular season, those short passes for Louisville have been dangerous. As much dangerous as their halfback, their freshman halfback, Brown. And that time he decides to take it a few yards in before running to the side. And 3rd down and 7. They're going to throw to Brown, and it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 4th and 7. Normally I'd say punt the ball, but this isn't like it's 4th and 11 like it was before. They're going to go for it. Stats say 4th and 5 or less, go for it, but 4th and 7, not bad either. And he's going to convert he's going to convert on 4th down there. Big play for Louisville there. The quarterback's going to play keeper. He throws it back across the field and throws a pick. His first of the game. Oh, he should have kept running. I would have just taken the sack at that point, man. You can't do that. Football 101 tells you that. And incomplete on 1st down. Oh, this is why we say this is going to be a good game. No team has been able to score since the opening touchdowns. And they're stuffing that halfback right now. Louisville's defense is. They know how dangerous that halfback can be. That's why he almost won the Heisman this year. And look at that sack. Yeah. Louisville's been making some great defensive plays. However, you can't throw a pick like you did on the last drive. You can't miss a field goal. Because that was points they left on the field right there. This game should be 10-7 right now. There's no reason you should miss a 29-yard field goal. And I'm not sure how that was out of reach because the receiver was right there. I think he just chose to be lazy there and not catch that. Throws it to his halfback, Brown. He's fighting for those extra yards. He's going to get 5. 3rd and 5 coming up. Show looking. Oh, they're going to run the same play they ran on 4th and short, or 4th and 7 last time. And if the receiver turns around, he probably has the football on a 1st down. 4th and 5 or less, they're going to go for it. They're in enemy territory. It would put Boise State on their own side of the field if they fail it. And half of a yard shy of the line to gain. But it puts Boise State farther back. And nobody covers one man, and he gets to the quarterback and sacks him on 1st down. Madsen ice cold right now. Not looking too great throwing the football. And that's caught for a gain of 2. Gets it off, but it's incomplete. 4th and 7. They're going to force Boise State to punt yet again. This is good. This is good defense by Louisville. You just have to learn how to capitalize on it. Starting off kind of slow ever since the opening touchdown, but they've made some good plays minus the interception. Handed off to their halfback, Brown, and Brown got tripped. That should be a flag right there. But we know how reliable the refs are, that he's just going to leave it in his pocket. Brown did not get the first down. It's 2nd and 1, and that's the end of the first quarter. We're all tied up at 7 here. In Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville beating the passing game, though, with 124 yards to Boise State 77. Boise State only lost 1 game during the regular season. Louisville lost none. And this is why they lost none. Brown to the left side, and he picks up the first down before he's shoved out of bounds. Fires to Brown that time. A gain of 9, 2nd down and 1. They're going to hand it off this time. He's going to spin out of the tackle and fight for extra yards. He's down at the 7, 1st and goal. Cheney diving for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. Both the halfbacks have one for Louisville. Donald Cheney, the junior, diving for the goal line and across. And this should make it 14-7. It will. 8 plays, 60 yards, 1 minute and 22 seconds it took. Hurdling one defender and shoved to the ground by another. He was just manhandled by that special teams player. Alright. Fires, passes caught. Running for the first down. He's got more. He fumbled the ball. Louisville jumps on it. He had the first down until he fumbled the ball. And if that man actually covered like he was supposed to, their halfback could have had more yards there. Gets it off in time, but it's too low, incomplete, 3rd and 11. That is caught. Diving catch on 3rd down. A gain of 3. 18 rushes for 51 yards so far for the freshman running back. Cover the frickin' guy, dude. There's no reason why the halfback shouldn't be able to run. Has to throw it to his halfback to avoid the sack. His halfback trying to run through guys like a maze. Gets the first down. Hand it off to Cheney. He got the last touchdown for Louisville. Fighting for that first down. Can't get it. 2nd and 1, though. Down to the 5, first and goal. Remember, the Cards faced 3rd down and 11 after forcing the fumble on this drive. They are now 5 yards away from scoring a touchdown. Hand it off to Brown again. Brown trying to fight. He can't get there still. Trying to score his 2nd rushing touchdown of the evening. Hand this off to Cheney, diving for the goal line, and he's down at the 1, 3rd and goal. And Louisville decides to call a timeout here. And this off to Brown, and he has his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. Touchdown, Cardinals. About to go up 20-7, or 21-7 if they make this extra point. That is up and good. 21-7, 11 plays, 41 yards in a minute and 59 seconds. That drive took after forcing the fumble. Remember, they faced, like we said, when they were at the opponent 42, they faced 3rd down and 11. And they were able to convert on 3rd down and then turn that into a touchdown drive. Now, this is the final home game for the Cards at their home stadium. They would be playing on the road, and the winner of this game is stuck playing Georgia, the number 1 seed, at the Fiesta Bowl. So they would have to beat Georgia. The winner of this game would have to beat Georgia to be able to be the home team. Which, if they do, they would be the home team. That's intercepted! The Cardinals pick it! What a play by Clark! Both quarterbacks have thrown an interception in this game, in this first half. Makes the handoff to Brown, gonna fire. I bet you they didn't see that one coming on first down. They're used to the quarterback handing it off. Instead, he fakes it to Brown, then completes a pass over the middle for an easy gain of 5. And Brown will turn that into a gain of 3. 3rd and 2 for the Cards. That's an easy first down by Redmond. Brown, 3rd rushing touchdown. Are you kidding me? And the Cards pull their lead to 3 touchdowns now. Extra point is up and good. Makes it 28-7. Boise State has not led since they scored the opening touchdown in just 43 seconds. The Cards so far are giving them a run for their money. And Boise State will have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. 5:31 to go in the second. 28-7. Louisville handing it to the Broncos. Back in a minute. You won't miss a thing. Here on FoxTube TV. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back to Louisville, Kentucky. The Cards are handing it to the Broncos right now in this second quarter. 21 unanswered points. And let's talk about how it happened. So they finally put a touchdown drive together, score a touchdown to go up 14-7. Then they force Boise State's halfback to fumble it when he already had the first down. They knock the ball out of his hands. They score a touchdown on that, and then they intercept Boise State and use that to score a touchdown. And whoa, what a hit there. I thought for sure the ball was coming out again. That is caught, but it'll be 4th and short, and you got to punt here. They say go for it, but you're on your own side of the field at the 34-yard line, and they're up 28-7, so I think you should probably punt this ball. This time they don't signal fair catch, and he only gets a few yards. Show. Putting on a show here. Jet sweep to Lacey. Gain of 2. Hands it off to Brown again. 3 rushing touchdowns for him this game. Only one of those touchdowns doesn't belong to him, and it belongs to the other halfback. Direct snap to Brown, and he turns it into a first down and more. Isaac Brown, 26 rushes for 84 yards. This freshman is going to put on a show. I have a feeling with this halfback, they could go all the way. But it's only the first round, so it's hard to tell. And you got Georgia next week. They ain't going to make it too easy on you. Especially with them being the home team. As Brown puts together another first down. Cheney, that is the other halfback to score a touchdown in this game. Third and 8. What does Show have in store? We haven't seen him yet. That's Bell with a reception on 3rd and 8 for the first down. And Bell finally gets a touch. They're running a jet sweep. Oh, no, it's a fake jet sweep to the halfback, and he turns that into a nice play. Gain of 4. 29 rushes for 101 yards now. Why didn't this guy win the Heisman? Well, I know why, because obviously he wasn't good enough to qualify for it this season IRL, but this guy could win the Heisman in our league. Throw it to the end zone. Oh, that's his second pick of the game. And Boise State, Herbert Gums has an injury. Yo. Oh, that's a red zone interception. That's one of the worst interceptions you could throw in a game. A red zone pick, especially that close. But look at the defense locking up the halfback. Boise State's halfback has nowhere to go. And he's going to get sacked. They are going to say it was the 1-yard line where he was sacked at. He probably left because I muted him because he kept playing the freaking live on the thing and I kept hearing myself. Gets it out to avoid the safety, but the play's going to be blown up at the 5, 4th and 9. Ferguson Reynolds to punt this one away from his own end zone. Fair catch signaled, caught at the 36 in enemy territory. All right, so you're the Cards. You threw the interception last time. You don't want to do that again, obviously. So I think you do short plays like that right there, gain of 5 to Lacey. Do short plays until they catch on. Once they catch on, then maybe go deeper downfield or throw it to your halfback. Like right there, look at that. Nice play to Brown there. Do they have another touchdown in them before half? They don't have to use a timeout because they have plenty of time. Show has not passed for a touchdown yet. And that's because they've been so close that they could just run the ball into the end zone. He's going to pass to his halfback. That is his first passing touchdown of the game. Touchdown, Louisville. $34-7. Isaac Brown, the freshman halfback, continuing to shine. 3 rushing touchdowns, 1 reception touchdown. And there was no way that defender was getting him. That kick is good, and it makes it 35-7. If Louisville would have made that field goal earlier, it would have been 38-7. I don't think they care right now because ever since that touchdown drive to go up 14-7, they have been on fire offensively, except the interception on that one drive. Gets it out. They're going to say he was in bounds. 2nd and 3. Remember, Louisville receives the second half kickoff because they deferred the start of the game. Hit as he throws it. That's knocked away, incomplete. I think that's the first really deep pass from any one of these quarterbacks in the game. And sacked. That's 7 sacks for Louisville now. 4th and 12. And it was a punt return touchdown we almost saw earlier, not a kickoff return. Oh, they're going to call a timeout here, Louisville is. I think they're going to try a field goal. It'll be a 52-yard try to put them where they would have been if they made the first one. Oh, I think he just missed it. He did. And that is how the first half ends. $35-7 is what the score is at halftime. It's all Louisville. Isaac Brown, 102 yards, 30 rush attempts, 3.4 average, and 4 touchdowns. One of them a receiving touchdown. And Isaac Brown deserves all this. Look at this. Look at that rushing touchdown right there. Then we go Manson. This is where they put that drive together in 43 seconds and scored the first touchdown of the game. Then look at this. And before we kick things off to start the second half, let's go over some analysis from the other games. So game 1, number 12, the 12th seed James Madison taking on the 5th seed Navy. Remember, the higher seed host because this is the first round. So Navy was hosting. James Madison was up 3-0 at the end of the first quarter. A bunch of points in the second quarter, and I mean a bunch. Then we go to the final 2 minutes of the game. James Madison up 73-0. The Navy finally finds the end zone. So the game ends 73-6. It's the only blowout win of the first round so far. Then we go to the game earlier today between the 9th seed Oregon State Beavers and the 8th seed UConn Huskies. UConn was blowing out Oregon State 60-6. And they allow a 41-point fourth quarter out of Oregon State. Oregon State turned it to a 53-60 game real quick and was inches, and I mean inches away from tying it up, except when the receiver caught it, both of his feet landed out of bounds. UConn escapes with the win, 60-53. UConn, James Madison moving on. James Madison will play number 2 San Jose State in the Rose Bowl game, and UConn the 8th seed UConn Huskies will play the number 3 seed Michigan Wolverines in the Peach Bowl. The winner of this game between the Cards and Broncos will play number 1 Georgia in the Fiesta Bowl with the winner of the... And we just got word that Notre Dame has decided they're not going to play their playoff game. So that goes to Penn State. So Penn State will now be the 11th seed. And they have the same record as Notre Dame did. So Notre Dame, I don't know why. Notre Dame must have backed out because they realized they're playing.
Help me get money in Grand Theft Auto.
You'll have to wait till after this game.
Okay.
But so yeah. Notre Dame drops out. So there is only one FBS independent team in the playoffs still, and that is UConn now. And I'm thinking that they dropped out because they have to play 11-0 Central Michigan, and they don't want to. Penn State now gets that with a 10-1 record. So maybe Penn State thinks they can beat Central Michigan. I don't know. We'll have to see. But after this game, one game remains in the first round, and it is Central Michigan hosting Penn State now instead of Notre Dame. Christmas Day or Christmas night at 9 p.m. right here on Fox Tube TV. We can't wait for that game. That's going to be exciting. But let's get the second half of this game underway. So remember, Louisville deferred the second half kickoff, meaning they kicked the ball off to start the first half. So here's Boise State kicking off to Louisville, and they probably wish that they could hang on to the ball right now as he returns it to his own 22. Going back. Oh, Lacey didn't turn around fast enough. That was a great pass by the quarterback. Second and 10. When you need yards, hand it off to that guy. Turns it to 3rd and 5. A direct snap to Brown. I think he went nowhere, actually. 4th and 6. You're on your own side of the field. What do you do here? They're going to stay out. They're going to leave the offense out and go for it. Worst that can happen is you give up points the other way, but with being ahead as many points as they are, as they don't get it, oh, Louisville throws the challenge flag. We'll have to wait. This is the very first challenge we have seen this entire season. And they're saying no, so they charged Louisville a timeout. But I forgot what we were saying now. He fumbled the ball. It's picked up by the offensive lineman who fumbles it also. And I think Boise State recovered. They did. Could you imagine a double fumble resulting in points? They are deep for the end zone and intercepted. So now both quarterbacks at least have 2 interceptions thrown in this game. Second down. No way they ruled that 2nd and 11, Bill. Hi.
What y'all doing?
I'm playing college football because I said I'd be back and I was gone for a while and everyone decided to leave apparently, which I don't know why.
Oh, okay. I was wondering because
3rd and 2.
See who was in here? Said everybody was a nominatus, you know.
You want to do a life RP in GTA after this game?
I can't.
Why?
I'm playing Phasmophobia with a friend.
After that game?
We were doing a bunch because we're trying to make some money.
After those games?
Maybe.
4th and inches, and Louisville decides to call its technically 2nd time out of the game. I mean, now you got to save at least one. You have to save at least one timeout, I'd imagine, because if Boise State starts a comeback here, and they're going to get the first down this time with the quarterback's legs. That was smart. I think that's why they called the timeout. They decided they wanted to QB sneak it just to be safe. And that's intercepted. And it's fumbled on the return. But Boise State recovers. So they convert on 4th down and then turn the ball over quickly after that. And it's going back the other way now as Louisville intercepts it after one play. Man, these teams are serious. That's caught by Brown, and why would you not tackle him immediately? Especially with as many yards as he's racking up today. Gotta get it out fast. He does, but Brown not on the same page that time. 2nd and 10. Hands it off to Brown again. Brown breaking tackles, man. In 3 more years, or 1 more, however many years of college he plays before he goes pro, he's gonna be a great draft pick for an NFL team as Lacey gets the first down. Same with this guy, Cheney. Look at him. He's closer to the draft. Cheney can't get the first down. He's stopped a yard short. Oh, he's got to throw to his fullback here, who can't get the first down either. And it looks like they might be going QB sneak again. They do, and they get the first down. Louisville looking to become the second team to blow out their opponent in a playoff game, and they're doing it right now, 35-7. They haven't scored since the second quarter, while Boise State looking to score for the first time since the first. And we're already almost to the fourth quarter of play. Cheney on his feet again. Brown's like, hey, get me back out there. Oh, they're going to another halfback, Turner. First carry for Turner tonight. And Turner turns it into a huge play. Cheney, he's been good on the ground tonight. One of those touchdowns on the board is courtesy of him. And Boise State calls a timeout now. Looking for a third and stopped a yard short. And he's got his second rushing touchdown of the game. That's Cheney. 41-7, Louisville. The junior has at least one more season to play of college football before he goes to the draft, unless if he decides to declare after this season. But it's now 42-7, 4:40 to play in the third. And finally, we see a touchdown after most of the third quarter is played. Oh, is that a fumble? It is! It's a free play! And Louisville's going to use it to score a scoop and score a touchdown. Unreal. Callaway, the junior wide receiver. Look at this. There's the kickoff. Keep running. Because look at this. Look at this right here. Tries to hurdle and boom, loses the ball as he's coming back down. And Callaway's like, I'll take that. Thank you. How about we go home with it too? $49-7 now. Georgia had the week off to prepare for their playoff game, but do you really want to play this game? Oh, he fumbled again, and it's recovered by Louisville again. Unreal. What is this? This time it's not a scoop and score, but Louisville does have the ball. Cheney gets the first down that time. Back-to-back fumbles on the kickoff return for Boise State. And Louisville now has the football. And it looks like they're going to score another touchdown here. Hand it off to Brown there. Show. Fires to Cheney. He gets the first down. Pitch to Cheney. Pitch to Cheney. He's going to match Brown's touchdown on the ground. Touchdown, Louisville. And the route continues. Will Louisville allow a 41-point fourth quarter out of Boise State, though? I imagine if they're playing defense this good, probably not. And the special teams has stepped up, forced 2 straight fumbles that resulted in touchdowns. One of them a scoop and score, and the other one a scoop that also resulted in a score, but with the offense on the field. This time he actually hangs on to the ball. Gets the handoff. And they have allowed that halfback to go nowhere since the first quarter. Actually, I think he went a little bit somewhere in the second. That was it. Third down and 6 coming up. That was almost intercepted. Instead, it's caught. Doesn't matter. 4th and 3. And they're not going to go for it. They're just going to punt it away. Fair catch it. They're going to do an RPO here. Cheney off the RPO. Big gain there from his own 44 all the way to the opponent 27. Gain of 3 there. Third down and 3. That's a first down run. Second and 5 now for Louisville. There's Brown, first and goal. Cheney trying to fight his way into the end zone and can't. They've had a lot of touchdowns on the ground. It's another carry for Cheney. And his third rushing touchdown of the night. Touchdown, Louisville Cardinals. Eight plays, 57 yards, a minute 37. And unless if Boise State can put some points together, this rout is going to continue. Breaking. There he goes for the first down run again. Finally. Broke some tackles. Gets a first down run. Madsen hasn't had a good drive in a minute. Gets it off as he's hit. And it's dropped. 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out! And it's scooped by Louisville. We've seen this a lot tonight. Loss of 2 there, 2nd and 12. Third and 12 hasn't gone anywhere yet. That is out of reach, and 4th and 12. Oh, they're going to go for this. I don't know if I like this call. But I guess when you're up by so many points, it doesn't matter, and I guess I like it now because they converted. And that's the end of the third quarter. If you're a Boise State fan, if you're even still watching, this is not your favorite game. Well, we see a sea of red here in this stadium, so not too many of these guys are Boise State fans. As we probably should be seeing more red and black right now in the stands than blue, because this is Louisville's home game. That is caught, and it results in a touchdown, 69-7, as we open up the 4th and final quarter of play. And remember when Boise State took 43 seconds as the game started to score their only touchdown of the game in the first quarter? Well, it only took 15 seconds for Boise State, or not Boise State, for Louisville to score their touchdown there to make it 70-7. And if they score another touchdown, they would take the lead for the most points scored in the first round of the playoff. If they kick a field goal, they would tie with James Madison. So they need 2 field goals or a touchdown to take that lead, or simply to just continue to play a good game, as it's 3rd down and 1 now for Boise State. Oh, did he pitch it? I think he pitched it back. He did. And they're going to go for this. They tried a lateral, I believe, because he knew he was going to get tackled immediately on that play, and that's a sack. Here's Show. Looking, gonna fire. That's Bell. We haven't heard much of him tonight, except for one time. And he makes a big play there, almost scoring a touchdown. And he does score a touchdown that time. And Louisville has taken the lead for the most points scored in the first round of the playoff, with 76 at least. It's about to be a 70-point ball game with 8:46 to play. I doubt Boise State is pulling a Oregon State. And if they do pull Oregon State, hopefully it works out in their favor, as it is the game of 7s now. And dropped 2nd and 20. That is caught. Short pass, 3rd down and 15 coming up. Pocket's closing, and he's hit as he throws it, and it's incomplete. And they're going to punt yet again. And they're going to get the ball 1st and 10 at the opponent 44-yard line. Pitches it to Cheney. Cheney trying to fight his way for extra yards, only gets 2. Cheney gets stopped 1 yard shy. And I think Brown is on the sideline resting because we haven't seen much of him ever since his last reception touchdown. But why would you need to when you're up 77-7 with under 8 to go in regulation? Cheney trying to take the lead for the most rushing touchdowns tonight. He would need 2 more to take the lead because currently it would just be tied with the most touchdowns tonight with Brown because Brown has that reception touchdown to his name. That is caught. First and goal. Hand it off to Cheney. He's in for a Louisville touchdown. And the route continues. I don't think Boise State's coming back now. And the extra point up and good. 84-7. 6 plays, 45 yards. 1 minute and 7 seconds is all it took. And there's still time for Louisville to score more. And the cornerback for Boise State has a bruised rib injury. It looks like he's going to be out for the rest of the game. They want him to not potentially affect his play for next season, because you could have an injury that lasts into next season. So I think it's smart to take him out, and it's not like you're coming back in this game. Second and 10. Boise State's made some good plays these past few plays. Hit as he throws it again, and that's going to result in an interception. And returns it to the opponent at 44. And last time they got the ball there, they made it 84-7. If they score again, it would be 91-7. Cheney getting tired himself, but he's still picking up first downs. That was a bizarre way. He almost stepped out of bounds there. If I was an official, I would have challenged that because it looked like he did step out of bounds there, but I guess they decide they don't want to, and Cheney nowhere to go. 3rd down and 5 with under 6 minutes to go. Brown breaking tackles. And this is the thing about Louisville. They're at an insult to injury here in this game. They're not going to stop scoring touchdowns. They don't care how mad it makes you. Oh, that's picked. Oh, we've seen that before, though. It's not a scoop and score as they take them down, but another mistake by Boise State. They can't haul in. They can't keep the interception. They get the takeaway, but they can't hang on to it. And that was a touchdown pass that was dropped. And I think you should send Isaac Brown back into the game. The only one to not score a touchdown tonight on this offense, oh, there's a couple players, but the one big guy, the quarterback, so why not do a QB sneak here? They are gonna. And he's denied. Has to get that off. And does, and it's intercepted. Louisville was denied a touchdown last time for the first time since the first quarter. Inside the 5. We haven't heard much Turner tonight. He's out there again. Turner trying to avoid offensive linemen and defensive players, and they're just running all over Boise State tonight, as that's another first down right there. Louisville get ready to play Georgia in the second round in the Fiesta Bowl. And Brown trying to punch it in. Can't punch it in there. You gotta have it this time. And gets it. Touchdown Louisville. And the fans love it. That's K-Juan Brown. Another freshman, I believe it said, and 91-7. 7 plays, 32 yards, a minute 17. And now if you're Louisville and you get the ball back, I think you just run it down and go to victory formation. Oh, they're going to get the ball back too. They're going to get the ball back a lot sooner than they should have. Keywan Brown refusing to go down without getting a gain of something, and gets a gain of a yard. And I think they're going to let this tick down to the... They're going to let it tick down for a long time before they hand it off to Ashby there. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go. And you only got to get it down to 1:13 here. I would let it get down as far as you can. Oh, he hurdles or jumps his way into the end zone for his second one on the ground tonight. And the route continues for Louisville. And they're going to go for 2 and convert it 99-7. You couldn't get the first down without scoring the touchdown. Louisville knew that. So they said, take it and just dive. So that's what they did. They dove, got the touchdown, and the 2-point conversion to tack on to it. Now you can just get a stop here and then go into victory formation. Or force a turnover. A lateral, he's going to lateral it back. They're at least going to get the first down out of it. I think he could have went all the way if he continued to run. Deep downfield again. That is a takeaway. Louisville can now just go into victory formation. "60 seconds to go, that's what they're going to do. Plenty of time here. I would let this run down to under 40 seconds before you take a knee. They're going to let it run down to 30 seconds. 1 kneel down is left. That's it. And that is it. 99-7. Louisville holds the lead for the most points scored in a college football playoff game, winning 99-7. However, the least amount of points allowed still belongs to James Madison because they only allowed 6. As time expired, Louisville allowed 7. But Louisville moving on to play Georgia in the Fiesta Bowl. And now the Penn State Central Michigan game determines who plays UCF in the Sugar Bowl. And while this game was going on, Notre Dame decided, we're good. We're not playing. We are not playing Central Michigan. We have seen how good they are. We are not going to play them. We would rather just miss out on the playoff this season and just try to make a run next season. And Penn State apparently wants to play Central Michigan, so Penn State was the next in line anyway, but they decided they're going to keep theirs and they're going to play on Christmas night to determine who plays UCF in the Sugar Bowl. So next game for Louisville, they will be on the road against Georgia in the Fiesta Bowl. But I think they can pull off the upset. I really do. Just because you're the number one team does not mean you are guaranteed to win. And I genuinely think that Louisville could pull off a win against Georgia. If Louisville wins against Georgia, that would punch their ticket to the Orange Bowl in Miami. The winner of that game will play in the Orange Bowl, and they will play against the winner of James Madison and San Jose State. The winner of the UCF and Central Michigan / Penn State game will play in the Cotton Bowl, and the winner of the James Madison San Jose State game, the UConn Michigan game, will play that team in the Cotton Bowl as well. And the winner of the Cotton Bowl and the winner of the Orange Bowl play each other for the national championship. Louisville blows out Boise State, only allowing Boise to score in the first quarter. And they win 99-7, and they're moving on to the quarterfinals. Boise State going home after one round. Until next time, for our entire crew, I'm Mason Urban saying so long from Louisville, Kentucky. The Cards win.